Modern Warfare 3 2023 is going to be huge. Like, quite literally, this is going to be the most content-packed mainline Call of Duty game we've ever had, which could also mean that this game could be massive, strictly in terms of the actual file size, which we'll be getting into later in the video. But right now, if you're on Modern Warfare 2, you can see the brand new event that's going to be coming in roughly a week called Shadow Siege. That's going to be the live worldwide reveal event for Modern Warfare 3. So if you don't want to miss that, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. I will be streaming this live. I cannot wait, man. I'm going to do my best to try to cover everything new that came out today in this video. One thing that should also be new for Modern Warfare 2 at least, is if we look at the Snoop Dogg skin now, it should say yes. All items in this bundle will also be usable in Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. I was waiting to see that. We are officially picking up the return of the shizzle. Because, you know, even though I don't like Modern Warfare 2 all that much, at least we could use it in the next game. Now I don't feel as bad about buying this. And thankfully, it's not like the Black Cell or the Dark Rituals 3 bundle, which do have pay-to-win elements, which is gross. But I already talked about that in the last video. We don't need to go over that today. Because there's much bigger and much more important things to talk about in regards to Modern Warfare 3 2023. Where are you, though, Snoop? I need you.
Back on full strength.
Yeah, buddy. West Side, bitch. I've got to do this execution on someone now. Gotta get behind him. Here we go. That was not that good. Okay. I really just bought Snoop Dogg for the voice lines. He apparently has some really funny interrogation voice lines in Warzone. All right, we're getting out of here. We need to talk about Modern Warfare 3. So the biggest piece of information that we got about Modern Warfare 3 today was obviously this new carry forward program, which is going to transfer a ton of content from Modern Warfare 2 into Modern Warfare 3. So this is what's going to transfer from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3. If you go over to the weapons section, all of the weapons, literally every single weapon from Modern Warfare 2 is going to transfer to Modern Warfare 3, as well as their respective camos, the weapon charms, the stickers, your emblems, your calling cards, all that kind of stuff. It is going to transfer to Modern Warfare 3, but you can only use it on Modern Warfare 2 weapons. So you can't put Orion camo or polyatomic on Modern Warfare 3 weapons. That includes all of the camos in the game. And as far as it goes for operators, every single operator is going to transfer, including the store-bought bundles that you have, and that does include weapon blueprints too. So Snoop Dogg, which I literally just bought, is going to transfer into Modern Warfare 3, which is actually pretty awesome. Now, the Call of Duty blog did mention some caveats for things that will not be transferring to Modern Warfare 3. It includes some things that honestly aren't that big of a deal, at least not in my opinion. Things like the tactical amphibious vehicle, certain tactical and lethal pieces of equipment might not carry over, and they did specify that War Tracks, the music, is not going to carry over as well. They do state here that this blog does not reference the impressive amount of planned Modern Warfare 3 specific weapons and cosmetic content. They call it impressive, so I'm going to assume that this means that Modern Warfare 3, at a bare minimum, is going to have as many weapons as Modern Warfare 2, if not more, at launch. I'm just saying, man, if Modern Warfare 3 has less weapons at launch than Modern Warfare 2, then I don't think anyone's really going to be impressed, you know? So that's an interesting choice of words by saying it's an impressive amount. Here's a little FAQ as well for this whole carry forward thing. It will apply to Warzone. They are kind of hinting that it's going to apply to Call of Duty Warzone Mobile as well, but we don't have exact specifics on this. They were being kind of vague, but it does seem like they are hinting at the idea that all of this content will transfer to Warzone Mobile as well, but they're going to share those details later. They have some other information here as well as far as it goes for how the operators are going to carry over from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, and this is where some really interesting questions start to come up. How exactly does this system play out if you're someone who does not own Modern Warfare 2, like if you didn't buy the game? Which is what I really wanted to talk about in this video. So yeah, we're just going to play some Modern Warfare 2 while we discuss this. Now, like I said earlier, every single weapon and all of the camos are going to transfer from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, but you know, gold, platinum, polyatomic, Orion, you can only use those on Modern Warfare 2 weapons. So really, what's the point of these guns coming to Modern Warfare 3? Because when Modern Warfare 3 officially launches, you're going to have one of two options going into the game. You can choose to either use your fully leveled up, fully kitted weapons on Modern Warfare 3 that you transferred over from Modern Warfare 2. But why would you want to do that when you have brand new weapons to use and level up and go for camos with? And in my case, going for quad feeds with every gun, which by the way, just so we can clear the air here, when Modern Warfare 3 drops, I'm not going to be using all of the Modern Warfare 2 weapons. It's just going to be the brand new Modern Warfare 3 weapons for quad feed with every gun. One thing they did mention as well is that for the Modern Warfare 3 beta, which yes, they basically did confirm a beta as well, they did confirm for the Modern Warfare 3 beta that you will not be able to use any of your Modern Warfare 2 weapons in the MW3 beta. Now, personally speaking, even as someone who's played a lot of Modern Warfare 2 and I have all the mastery camos done and I have basically all of my weapons maxed out, I don't think I'll really be using them at all in Modern Warfare 3. I just don't see the point. Again, it's not a bad thing that these weapons are transferring. I just don't really see the point. And this could also bother some people because there's some really annoying weapons in this game. We have the riot shield hanging off the back, turning people into turtles. There's a couple of shotguns that are just so spammy and so annoying. And I'm really trying to do my best to not complain here because this is a brand new game and I'm going to give it a fair chance like I give with every Call of Duty game. But it does kind of bring up an interesting point, which is that whatever baggage Modern Warfare 2 has, it's kind of going to be bringing that into the next COD game by having some of these more annoying weapons just be in the game by default. Again, I really hope to God there's not any sweaty nerds out there that are just going to take their fully maxed out Modern Warfare 2 weapons and be tryharding with them the second Modern Warfare 3 comes out. There's already so many things in this game that I just find to be lame, and if they do that for Modern Warfare 3, oh boy, my soul will just continue to be crushed. But as far as it goes for operators transferring from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, I think that's where people will probably get more value and they'll probably be more enticed to use stuff like that. Again, like I mentioned, I'll be able to play as Snoop Dogg day one on Modern Warfare 3. That is beyond dank. And if there's any other skins you might have bought or any other operators that you like to use in Modern Warfare 2 that you were hoping would go into Modern Warfare 3, well, we now have official confirmation that all of them are moving, so that's pretty good news. But again, you can make the argument that you might want to be playing as new characters and new skins in Modern Warfare 3, which is pretty valid too. I think the biggest part of this move is that it makes people not feel as bad for buying content in Modern Warfare 2, because instead of this content basically being around for less than a year, now it actually has some more longevity, which overall is not too bad. What are these guys doing? Why am I missing all these shots? Jesus. Oh my God! What? I missed so many shots and I feel so bad about that, but that was a stoinky doinky. Oh my. I kept going. I could have kept going. I don't have quick fix. I didn't get my health back. I feel so bad for missing so many shots, but it's still a quad head, dude. Yo, you guys gotta smack the like button for that doinkly. I was not expecting to hit that. These guys are so mad, you can tell. Captain Price is gonna be the same operator. He's not gonna be separate. Those are the hard-hitting questions. But there's more interesting things, more important things that we need to talk about. Although, not gonna lie, this would be a sick-ass camo, but this isn't actually a thing. I think that part of the blog post was basically just saying, hey, all of your mastery camos from Modern Warfare 2, you can only put them on Modern Warfare 2 guns, and Modern Warfare 3 is gonna have its own set of camos and mastery camos too, which I think is great. I think it would have been super boring if we just had the same mastery camos going into Modern Warfare 3, but I feel like that's gotta be a pain in the ass for the devs. Like, Modern Warfare 2 has over 300 base camos in the game. I'm not exactly sure what they plan on reusing or bringing back into Modern Warfare 3, but they're gonna have to develop so many different camos, like make so many different camos. And honestly, I doubt it's gonna be a situation where every single camo in Modern Warfare 3 is like a brand new camo. I'm sure it's just gonna be its own version. You know what I mean? Like, Modern Warfare 3 is gonna have its own version of gold. This is gonna be really strange though, because there's just so many camos in Modern Warfare 2. Like, how are they going to differentiate those? You have all the different digital camos, you have classic camos. Even Modern Warfare 2 had a lot of reused assets and reused camos from Modern Warfare 2019. I would imagine that to some degree they're going to have to reuse some of those camos because it's just too much. And I actually mentioned this in a recent Nerd Plays video, but a lot of these camos, they're just stepping stones to get to the mastery camos. Like, a lot of people don't really care about them. So honestly, even if they do reuse camos, I don't think anyone's really going to mind. As long as the mastery camos, the end game content is good and new, then I don't think people will have a problem. Oh, dear Lord. We got a survivor enjoyer in here. Now, like I mentioned earlier in the video, I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer. I'm not trying to complain about this because I think the carry forward thing is overall a big net positive for Call of Duty. But there were actually quite a lot of things that were not mentioned in that blog post that at least I still have questions about. There's two really big questions that I think they absolutely should have answered in that blog post. And there's also two more things that I would like to bring up that probably are not going to move into Modern Warfare 3, but it would have a massive impact if they did. So first, let's start with the two big questions that were not answered in this blog post. The first question is, do you have to own Modern Warfare 2 in order to access this content? I want to hit that so bad still, bro. So if we go back to the Call of Duty blog, we can see this section right here. This is the only section I could find, and it says, to reiterate, if you haven't played Modern Warfare 2 and you pick up Modern Warfare 3, the full complements of Modern Warfare 2 weapons will be available, but only after the associated weapon challenges in Modern Warfare 3 are completed. So in regards to the weapons, the Modern Warfare 2 weapons coming into Modern Warfare 3, it seems like you could have not bought or not played Modern Warfare 2 at all, and as long as you complete specific challenges in Modern Warfare 3 to unlock them, then you can get them. And one thing they do mention in this blog as well is that you actually can take those Modern Warfare 2 weapons, use them in Modern Warfare 3 and level them up, and you can go back to Modern Warfare 2 and you can use them and they will be leveled up. Like, there's cross progression across both games. That's a pretty neat feature as well, and it seems like you actually won't have to buy Modern Warfare 2 to be able to use this content in Modern Warfare 3, which is actually some pretty good news. Now, it's a different case when it comes to the operators moving from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3. They're using Nova from Modern Warfare 2 as an example right here. I think you unlock her by playing the campaign in Modern Warfare 2, they do say here that a Modern Warfare 3 only player will not be able to access this base operator. So I mean, if you really like this skin, if you really like Nova, you have to play the Modern Warfare 2 campaign and do those challenges to unlock her if you want to use her in Modern Warfare 3. But it also says here that a store bundle released in Modern Warfare 3 that includes Nova would only be accessible in Modern Warfare 3. So you can't take that back to Modern Warfare 2 and you won't have access to the base skin. So it's like, it's kind of weird. There's a little bit of a split happening, but overall, I don't think it's that big of a deal, which is kind of nice. It's like, if you didn't buy Modern Warfare 2, but you want to buy Modern Warfare 3 and still get access to all the weapons, you will be able to do that to some degree, but you're gonna have to do challenges to get them. You won't just have them right off the bat. Also, there was someone crossing and I really wish I no-scoped them. Oh, come on. He's just standing there, please. I'm waiting for it. So even though they only partially answered the question, it seems like you don't have to own Modern Warfare 2 to get access to the Modern Warfare 2 content in Modern Warfare 3. I hope that sentence makes sense. Basically what I'm saying is you don't have to buy Modern Warfare 2 and own the game and have it installed to get access to the content. But that does raise another potential big concern, which is this question. How is all of this content being transferred over and carrying forward going to affect the file size of Modern Warfare 3? We've never had anything like this happen before for a mainline Call of Duty game. There's been tons of complaints in the past before for the newer Call of Duty games about the file sizes being too big and how they don't compress things, and there was a lot of speculation and conspiracy that they were doing this on purpose so you'd have to delete other games from your PC or your console in order to make room for Call of Duty, which would effectively force you to have to make room and delete things in order to play Call of Duty, which is just ridiculous. They didn't say anything in the blog post about how this is going to affect the default file size of Modern Warfare 3 2023, but I think it would be safe to assume that this game is going to be massive. This could be one of the biggest Call of Duty games we've ever seen. Now, we sort of have an idea of how they handle these types of things with Call of Duty Mobile. Whenever Call of Duty Mobile gets an update and they're bringing in more content, then yes, you typically have to download an update and it's going to take up more and more space. And at this point for Call of Duty Mobile, the download size can be massive if you download all of the assets to the game. I've actually seen some recent app reviews that were negative because people were tired of having to delete stuff off of their phones in order to make space for Call of Duty Mobile content. Now, honestly, that's just kind of the price that you have to pay for having a game that ambitious and having that much content. I would wager that it's a little bit more excusable now, simply because this is a big deal. Like, this is a lot of content coming into the game, but I still think going forward, they should do whatever they can to try to reduce the file sizes for the game. They've gotten a little bit better at doing this over time, but I think for Modern Warfare 3 especially, they're gonna have to really be careful. But like I was saying before, the weapons and the operators transferring, while it is nice, I don't feel like it's really that big of a deal. I guess it is if you're someone who's bought a lot of stuff in the store. Like, I'm sure that's gonna make the bundle enjoyers super happy, right? If you're someone who's like purchased half of the store, then that's gonna be great. Can't wait to see the CDL skins and the rat skins having a field day on the next game, right? But realistically, it shouldn't have that big of an impact on the game. The operators are cosmetic, and I don't think we're ever gonna go back to a traditional faction system like we've had in classic Call of Duty games. I just don't think that's ever going to be a reality because of how much money they make off of the microtransactions and the store in this game, which is super tragic. But as far as it goes for the weapons moving from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, I want to assume that most people are going to try to use the Modern Warfare 3 weapons, the brand new stuff, so that way they can level them up and get their camos. And I don't really think there's much of any reason to use the Modern Warfare 2 weapons unless you want some kind of cheap advantage at the start of the game. I just don't think it's worth it. I don't think a lot of people will really play that way. A lot of people grind their weapons when a new game is out. And unless, of course, you're someone who just never played Modern Warfare 2, you don't really have a reason to grind the Modern Warfare 2 weapons, right? But that brings me to my next two big points about this carry forward system, and two things that I think are most likely not going to be moving from Modern Warfare 2 into Modern Warfare 3. Maps and game modes. Now, to be fair, we didn't really have this as an expectation for the carry forward system going from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, but we have a lot of different game modes here in Modern Warfare 2, and what's interesting is that even though I'm in private match, this is still not all of the game modes that we have. I don't know if Havoc is accessible in private match or not, but that's a super fun new game mode, and that might not be coming to Modern Warfare 3, at least not at launch. I think it's safe to assume that a lot of these expected game modes will obviously be at the launch of Modern Warfare 3. But one thing that has been pretty frustrating is the fact that they treat party game modes like Gun Game, Infected, One in the Chamber, All or Nothing. They treat that as seasonal content instead of just putting it at the game at launch so we can have fun. Instead of giving us these fun alternate game modes at launch and then building off of that, they start at ground zero with all of the base game modes, and then they treat the fun game modes like seasonal content. I don't agree with that. I think it would be way better for us as the players, as a community, for them to just have all of that expected content at launch and then build off of that as the game goes on. Which brings me to my last big point for this video, which is the maps carrying over from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3. Specifically in this blog, they didn't say anything about these these existing maps from Modern Warfare 2 coming into Modern Warfare 3. Now, I'm sure there's a lot of people that would argue that these maps are not that good and that they wouldn't be worth bringing into Modern Warfare 3, but regardless of our opinions and our feelings about how these maps are, it would still be a big boost to the overall map count at launch for Modern Warfare 3 if they just brought all of these maps over. Now, I do think that moving all of these maps from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3 would have a giant impact on the file size for the game, but I do think that overall, people would probably be happy if they took this content over. So that way, when Modern Warfare 3 launches, it doesn't launch with like 8 to 10 6v6 multiplayer maps, and it just leaves us very disappointed and bored right off the bat. I'm gonna be perfectly honest, there's actually some pretty decent maps in Modern Warfare 2's multiplayer. I don't know why I ended up on Zarqwa, that's just a lie. Like, half of the maps in Modern Warfare 2 are not that bad, and if they moved from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, I wouldn't have a problem with it. I think it's good. That's kind of the overall vibe for this information, you know? I don't think it's all that incredible that this content's moving from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, but I'm also not disappointed. I'm not mad. I don't think there's any way you could really complain about this unless it makes the file size of the game huge, or if the COD community decides to be massive nerds and use all of their maxed out weapons at launch on Modern Warfare 3 and just crush the hopes and dreams of everyone that wants to use and experience the new content on the game at launch. That would just be sad. And as far as it goes for the skins and the bundles and stuff like that, transferring from Modern Warfare 2 to Modern Warfare 3, I'm sure without a doubt that that has made the bundle enjoyers and the whales that spend so much money on this game happy, so yeah. Okay, so something else that they mentioned here is that all of the Modern Warfare 2 attachments will be available in Modern Warfare 3, and they can also be used on Modern Warfare 3 weapons, assuming that they can be attached to the weapon. So that's a pretty interesting one as well. I would assume that this is going to save them some development time on having to make new attachments for Modern Warfare 3. Oh my god, this is #1 on trending? Wow. This is the only other new thing that I hadn't actually shown today, which is the Makarov Reveal trailer. I know there's a lot of people that are hyped for this, so I don't want to show everything. I don't want to necessarily spoil this in this video. I think you should definitely check it out for yourself, though. The cinematics for this section are actually pretty cool. They have some live action stuff, which we're seeing right here, but there's also a little bit of gameplay, I'm assuming, from Modern Warfare 3. It could be some campaign gameplay, which is pretty awesome. But as far as it goes for Makarov in Modern Warfare 3, he definitely doesn't look quite like the original, but I really just hope that the voice acting is solid. Makarov has a very distinct and creepy voice in the original series, and I really hope that the new voice actor can just, not necessarily mimic that, but just do a really good job with the character. I'm definitely excited for this campaign, man. But with that being said, thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed watching me play a little bit of Modern Warfare 2 while talking about the carry forward system in Modern Warfare 3. If you guys did enjoy this video and you're looking forward to the Modern Warfare 3 Worldwide Reveal event live in Warzone, make sure to drop a like. See you guys later.
Outcome, Triangle.